In statistics, many statistical tests calculate correlations between variables, and when two variables are found to be correlated, it is tempting to assume that this shows that one variable causes the other. That correlation proves causation is considered a questionable cause-logical fallacy when two events occurring together are taken to have established a cause and effect relationship. This fallacy is also known as cum hoc ergo propter hoc, Latin for with this, therefore because of this, and false cause, a similar fallacy, that an event that followed another was necessarily a consequence of the first event, is the post hoc ergo propter hoc fallacy. For example, in a widely studied case, numerous epidemiological studies showed that women taking combined hormone replacement therapy also had a lower than average incidence of coronary heart disease, leading doctors to propose that HRT was protective against CHD. But randomized controlled trials showed that HRT caused a small but statistically significant increase in risk of CHD. Reanalysis of the data from the epidemiological studies showed that women undertaking HRT were more likely to be from higher socio-economic groups, with better than average diet and exercise regimens. The use of HRT and decreased incidence of coronary heart disease were coincident effects of a common cause, rather than a direct cause and effect, as had been supposed. As with any logical fallacy, identifying that the reasoning behind an argument is flawed does not imply that the resulting conclusion is false. In the instance above, if the trials had found that hormone replacement therapy does in fact have a negative incidence on the likelihood of coronary heart disease, the assumption of causality would have been correct, although the logic behind the assumption would still have been flawed. Indeed, a few go further, using correlation as a basis for testing a hypothesis to try to establish a true causal relationship. Examples are the Granger causality test and convergent cross-mapping.